All right, y'all, we're taking 1 box of yellow cake mix. Follow my directions, not the directions on the package. We're making a cake hack. Y'all are gonna love it. 1 stick of butter, melted. All right, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, there's nothing left in there. I thought there was, just kidding. Good thing I have a backup, good thing. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, okay. 4 eggs from your chickens, if you have chickens, or from Walmart's chickens. Okay, and now y'all, this is gonna be the fun part. I have this giant can of peaches, okay? So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna do it the right way, kind of. All right, we're gonna use this little measuring cup. So I'm gonna pour some of the juice, a little bit, and then we're gonna take some of the peaches. Just use your hands, they're slimy, and that's it. So we're gonna take like, I don't know, about half these peaches or so. And now I'm gonna take my meat masher, and we're gonna just like, if y'all wanna put them in your food processor, you can, but I don't wanna do that, so I'm doing it my way. We're just gonna mash them up a little bit. They're still gonna be chunky, but you know what? We're gonna put a few more in here because I want to. A couple more. Yeah, let's see. So this is a large can, and we're taking about half, and then we're gonna save more of the juice for later. So yeah, we have about a cup, right, of mashed peaches with the juice. That's good enough. All right, perfect. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna pour it in our cake mix. All right? Peaches, yum, yum. There's one that's whole, but that's okay, y'all. So we're gonna give this a mix. I'm trying to make sure I have everything here. Vanilla, eggs, peaches, butter. That's it. My favorite kitchen tool, my Danish whisk. I need to link one for y'all. I keep forgetting. But my friend sent it to me. I forgot her name. Okay, y'all, this smells so good already. So I'm getting a workout. Oh, y'all, I forgot to show y'all. I told Bridgie I was so excited to wear this shirt. Look what it says, take a hike. Isn't it funny? Y'all are gonna love it, I know. This is dedicated to some of y'all, just a few. And the other ones who it's not dedicated to, I know you have a good sense of humor and you're gonna love it. So that's it. I saw this shirt on Amazon and I was like, I have to have that shirt. I need it. Yep. Even I got here today and I wasn't wearing it. I was like, Bridgie, I have a special shirt for today. She was laughing, but then she saw it and she was like, okay, I get it. All right. So now we're gonna take this mixture. Y'all, look, I got a new silicone Bundt pan. Brand new, and it's blue. So I'm excited to try it. Today's gonna be the first day that I'm trying my new blue silicone Bundt pan, all right? So we're gonna pour this peach cake mixture into our blue silicone Bundt pan, okay? I'm gonna try and make it look pretty. We're gonna try. Gotta scrape all the edges. So we're making like a peaches and cream cake, but the cream part ain't happening yet. And we still have, okay, my hand's sticky. That's why this is hard right now, because remember I stuck my hand in the peaches? I don't know if y'all remember that or not. I should have worn my gloves. Just kidding. All right, so we're gonna flatten this out. All right, y'all. So this is going in the oven at 350 for about 37 minutes. Then I'm gonna take it out and let it cool a little bit, and I'm gonna show y'all how we're gonna decorate it, but y'all are gonna love this easy peach cake hack. All right, y'all, so this is our peach cake. It's still a little warm. I took it out, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes ago. So we're gonna take something, whatever y'all have, and we're gonna poke some holes, okay? Because this is in a Bundt, this is gonna be the bottom of the cake. So we're just gonna poke some holes. All right, we're gonna poke some holes. Poke, 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 poke. Okay, now y'all, remember that peach syrup we had? We're gonna pour some of it on top. So there's still peaches in here. We're not gonna pour the peaches, but if they happen to fall, that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna pour the peach syrup on top. So we're making a peaches and cream cake. All right, so there's a lot of syrup. I don't know how much we're supposed to put on, but we're gonna put a good amount. I feel like that's good. We poured most of it on. All right, we're gonna let this sit until it's completely cooled, and then we're gonna take it out of our Bundt pan, and I'm gonna show y'all how we're gonna serve it. I'm so excited. Hi, Auntie Bridgie, poo-poos. You happy, baby? You want some tweets? He's being a good boy. He's grunting. Okay, baby, you good boy. Good boy, Fufudo. I'm so proud of you for being a good boy. He's entered a new level of cranky, y'all. But it's okay, I understand. I get like that sometimes too. All right, y'all, so here we have that peach cake. Remember we poured the peach syrup in it? It feels very heavy, so now it's my favorite part. I'm a little nervous. No, okay, we're good. And it's my first time using my new blue silicone Bundt pan. Okay, here we go, y'all. I felt it come out. All right, that looks good. So that golden brown, that's okay, right? I think that's good. That looks good to me. I like the design. It's very pretty. All right. Okay, y'all, so at this point, y'all can do whatever you want. I have some homemade whipped cream. I didn't put it in a piping bag because I didn't feel like it, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna decorate it like this today, okay? The easy way, because that's what I feel like doing. If y'all wanna put it in a piping bag, you can, but again, I didn't feel like it, and that's it. Do what makes you happy, that's all. Secret to life. Okay, y'all, we also have some peaches in here still, and I guess I could have thought of a different way to do this, but they're so slimy. All right, okay, you know what, Bridgie? I'm happy I did it this way, because I think it's gonna look very pretty. Look, y'all, this is like, it's a hack, but it's gonna be beautiful. Only if these stay. We're gonna try and get them to stay so we can get some good pictures. Okay, Bridgie. Peaches and cream. So the cream is from the homemade whipped cream, and then we have some peach juice inside and peaches inside the cake. Oh, I'm excited. I kind of don't want to try it. Wow, I should get a bigger knife. Maybe I should get my cleaver, I don't know. All right, I kind of don't want to try it because it looks so cute, but I feel like we have to try it, so I'm just gonna, it's gonna fall apart when I try it, but that's okay. Okay, I want to see what it looks like on the inside, like how moist it is. So let's see here, Bridgie. Okay, I mean, how's that look, Bridgie? Oh, that looks pretty moist.
Yeah,
I just dropped my peach. Okay, that's okay. All right, let's try it, y'all. Oh my goodness. Bridgie! This is so... That's so good. All right, y'all. So I know y'all have been asking me how I make my homemade whipped cream, so I'm going to show y'all today. Here we go. We have 1 quart of heavy whipping cream. All right, I usually make it in these big batches because I like to. All right, I also like to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. About, you know, and y'all know how I do. I just eyeball it. I'm adding 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, and I have a vanilla instant pudding. So y'all, I honestly never measure this. I'm gonna see how much I add. Not the whole box. I add probably about 1/3 to 1/4 of the box of instant vanilla pudding. It's a small box. All right. So now we gotta, let me see. We gotta roll this thing up. I still don't know how to work this that well. We're gonna turn it on. So I'm gonna put it on like 8, and I'm gonna let y'all know how long I mix it for because it takes a few minutes. All right, y'all, so I just wanna show y'all this real quick. You can see it's getting a little thicker. This has been mixing on level 6 for about 2.5 minutes, but once it starts getting thicker, you need to keep an eye on it because if you over whip it, you ain't gonna be happy. So it should be done pretty fast. And once it gets to this point, a lot of times I put it on a little bit lower. Let's see. I'll leave it on 4 now, and I'm gonna watch it because it's almost done. All right, y'all, so this is done. You just gotta keep an eye on it, and hold on, sometimes I don't know how to work this thing still. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out. All right, y'all, I'm gonna move this thing to the side. But you can see when it starts to get firm, when it forms these like kind of peaks, okay? So again, once it starts getting thicker, as you're mixing it, you just gotta keep an eye on it because if you overbeat it, and I've done it before, it gets kind of like curdly and it's gross and you can't save it. So at this point, y'all, you can put this in a container and put it in the fridge and it'll actually set up a little bit more. That's why I like to use the pudding in there. Yeah, and it'll stay in the fridge for a few days. But I'm gonna put this in a piping bag. I'm gonna put some of it in there. So y'all can get these on Amazon if you want. And this is a nice little trick. You just put it in a cup and roll it over. And then we can put some of this in here. All right, y'all, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna put it in the fridge to set up. But I just wanna show y'all how I make my amazing homemade whipped cream.